Hey guys, welcome to the Beauty Brief. So let's get into this. I want to talk about Cardi B, and I want to talk about, do you guys feel like Cardi B should have went the hair business route, or should she have went the fashion route? I feel like Cardi B, I don't know, I don't really feel like she's known for her hair. In a sense, I guess, yeah. When you ask yourself like who has the healthiest hair in the industry, you probably would firstly say like Beyonce. Beyonce has always been known to have lengthy hair, and then Cardi B as well. And then the good thing about it is the fact that Cardi B showed us her hair length from short. Beyonce has always had lengthy hair, but she showed us her hair length from short and damaged to how she got it long now. Now, you have a lot of people who are naysayers, who are basically saying it's genetic. I don't believe that. I feel like if anybody understand how hair grows and anybody understand how black hair grows, you will understand that the hair grows. It's all about the moisturization of the hair. Like, it's important to moisturize the hair. If you're not moisturizing your hair is breaking off. Like, my hair really suffers from breakage. I have 4C hair, and my hair really suffers from breakage, and that's the big issue. But when I saw it, I'm just like, Cardi, like, no fashion line. Like, I feel like she would do. Remember when she worked, I believe it was in 2018, when she worked with Fashion Nova, and she had the Fashion Nova campaign in 2018, and they released like almost 100 pieces of clothing, and that stuff was like selling out. So I'm just shocked and surprised to see that she's not doing clothing, because I feel like she could have did but see, here's the thing. If she would have done clothing, I feel like Cardi has to target her audience, and her audience is not, I don't feel like Cardi's audience is gonna want to pay sacred prices. Like, I feel like it needs to be more so on the range of like Cantu or Mayel, like $18, $15, with the highest price being maybe a good $40. Like, I feel like that's what her price range should be. That's my personal opinion, because I feel like Cardi has constantly, even though she wears Archive, okay, she has constantly talked about affordable options and cheaper options, and has constantly, even with her having money now, has showed up in Shein, has showed up in Fashion Nova. Like, she's shown, probably not now, I haven't really seen her in a lot of affordable things, but in her past, and what she's been known for is to show up in affordable clothing. And especially with her being a girl from the Bronx, I remember back in the day, she used to really promote Fordham. I think she was saying Fordham Road, right? She used to really say that she was like going to Fordham Road, getting her outfit. She had her braids. Like, she really promoted an affordable lifestyle, and that's what the people fell in love with. So I'm hoping that the price range isn't too crazy. But I just would have loved to see a celebrity like fashion website or clothing line that was on the affordable range. I feel like the only Jada Waiter wouldn't really be put in a category of celebrity, but then again, yes, she is, because her and Cardi basically both came up off the internet, right? Like, they came off the internet generation, and she has successfully done a clothing line. I think I just want to know, like, why not a clothing line? That's like kind of my questioning. Like, why not a clothing line? Why a hair? Like, why to start? Because I'm assuming, like, when I look up, the clothing line cost isn't as expensive as the hair care, but the hair care will probably set her kids up to be more financially stable and give her generational wealth in the future. So maybe that's why she did the hair care line. But I feel like clothing line, then boom, hair care line. I don't know. I just feel like the clothing line just spoke to me, because she's just known for her fashion. She's known for giving looks. Like, that just speaks to me. I remember when Beyonce was dropping a clothing line, it didn't make sense, because Darion wasn't appreciated though. Like, looking back, I'm like, we didn't appreciate Darion like we should have. But Darion for me didn't make sense. I was like, Beyonce maybe needs a wig line or something. Like, that didn't make sense for me. I know a lot of people dislike Nicki Minaj, but even with Nicki, like, in her prime, a makeup line would have made sense. She could have been still eating off of that makeup line to this day because everybody wanted to wear the Barbie pink lipstick, you know? So, I don't know, like, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try it. Like, I went and got Sacred. I didn't invest in it and spend a lot of money in it, but I did try it. Sacred is okay on my hair. It works better on my wigs, but it is a good brand. And I still would love to try, it's this moisturizing conditioner thing that I want to try. But yeah, I'm gonna try Cardi's line for sure. And I gotta say, at first, when the album first dropped, speaking about the album, side note, I wasn't feeling it. But then I started to play it over and over because I loved that Lotto verse. And my favorite song was Safe, though. Safe was my song. Safe had always been my song. I'm like, I need more of Safe. And I also, the first album, I liked the first album. So I was like, dang, like, I need to be like the first album. Then I started playing it over and over. I'm like, hold on, she did her thing. Okay, Jasmine Sullivan. This was either her second or third album. It's called Reality Show. I was a Jasmine Sullivan fan. And I remember, I got the tweet. I was like, I do not like this album. I was like, I am not feeling it. So there was a song up there. I think I really liked that song that she had with Meek Mill. So I kept playing that. Then the next track kept playing. So I just let the whole entire album play. Girl, that album is 1,000 out of 10. That is my favorite album to this day. And when Jay-Z came out, I was like, you can't just listen to an album one time and make up your mind. Now, some albums, you can listen to the album the first time. Because I'll never forget when I heard Beyonce. I ain't want to say nothing because I thought people was going to get on me. The Beyonce album, I ain't like it. I was like, I don't like it. When I first heard Cowboy Carter, I ain't like it. And I be feeling like that about a lot of like new Beyonce projects. But then, girl, when I start replaying Cowboy Carter, I'm like, oh, this is an album. Baby, I've been... Like, so, I was like, you know what? I learned my lesson. Like, you really can't listen to an album one time. Because her album, if you partying or you go to the gym, or you just want something hype while you driving, Cardi album be hitting. I be even playing Face Pretty. I know I could probably win the pageant, baby. Like, it just depends on the mood, you know, that you in. Because that album, you trying to work out, or you just in a party vibe, it be hitting. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. So anyways, I wanted to talk about brand predictions, okay? So I feel like it's gonna have good pricing for sure. I feel like it's gonna have pretty packaging. I don't know why, but I feel like was that in her promo video? I feel like blue would be in it, or like a light blue and a white, like something really pretty. And I feel like it needs a Dominican flair. And I love branding. Like, that's one of my favorite things is branding. Like, I love branding. I love to research branding. I love to really get into branding. And I wish I knew that when I was younger, so then I could have actually got into it. But I love branding, and I love coming up with like cool things. And I think with Cardi, I think it should be her doing something in a Dominican salon for sure. The whole entire campaign needs to be in a Dominican salon. They need to be speaking Spanish. Like, I think her hair care line will do well with the Hispanic community and also the Black community as well. And of course, she could have something for all her fans because everybody is a different ethnicity. I was gonna do this mask, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna do my makeup later. So I'm gonna take my makeup off. I can do that then. But I'm gonna put some You're supposed to put your oils first, but I'm about to put the oil right on top of this. Stop playing. And you guys by now already know my routine. La Roche-Posay to wash my face. La Roche-Posay to moisturize my face. And my wipes, these are the Sephora clarifying peel pads. They are 99% from natural origin. They purify and exfoliate, unscented. Love these. This girl at Sephora put me on. So yeah, so I feel like give us a cool commercial like that. Be in a Dominican salon. Hey, mommy, da 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 da, like speaking Spanish, and having her do you a Dominican blowout, and using the products, right? And then even bring it to a black salon, or like, oh my god, that would be so cool. Like if I was a celebrity, especially because she's down to earth, like I would reach out to like shops and like pull up on them. Obviously, like I would make an appointment, but I would pull up on them and be like, use my products, like let me know what you like about it, what you don't like about it, what we could fix and stuff like that. Because I think that would be dope. Like that's some dope marketing. Like see how J. Cole is like going around marketing and picking up his fans and stuff, like really showing that you care about the fans. Like that's really the sauce. Like people don't realize that's really the sauce for real. So I feel like that would be something good to do. And then I also feel like I have some notes written down of some things that I feel like could be done. Oh, and she should wear her hair on this tour. Like on the tour, kind of like wear her hair, like even if it's just snatched back or something like that, and make sure all the outfits go with it, or even like a half up, half down. I know that would be difficult and will probably damage her hair, but I just think that would be fire. Because even if she did like a Dominican doobie, and then during, I'm pretty sure there's a whole entire set where they actually probably have music playing and stuff like that. During that time, she could do a half up, half down. I don't know, I just think like, especially because she's trying to sell her brand like during a performance. I know that might be a lot though. That's a lot, especially when you have kinky hair. That's a lot, but I don't know, it's just an idea. Definitely have something for her fans and do some type of promo with the fans. Like do something with the fans, like, because I love how Secret, they didn't really do anything with fans, but they did a lot of stuff with influencers, which I thought was dope. And then lastly, I could do something with the influencers, but definitely just have something for a brand. Now, this is what somebody has said. They had said they want to be able to go to a beauty supply store and not Ulta to get Cardi B's products. And I do feel like that goes along with her brand, but I just don't think that they're going to do that. I think that it's going to get released in like Ulta, but I feel like that too. I feel like this should be something that is released in Walmart, because Cardi obviously, like, her fan base, like, she comes from, you know, beginnings that a lot of people could relate to. That's why people love her. She down to earth. And I feel like when you're down to earth, and even though like right now she's in a different tax bracket, I feel like I agree. Like a beauty supply store, in the beauty supply stores, or in like Walmart, like stuff like that. But I do feel like, I just feel like it's going to be released at Ulta. I don't know. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like it's going to have a price on it. Like, I don't feel like it's going to be too cheap. But although Cardi is doing her thing with the hair care, I still feel like when I've been saying this for the longest. Like, y'all know how I feel. Like, I feel like Cardi is her lyricism has gotten stronger, but I feel like Cardi B is an entertainer. I've always felt like Cardi B is a really good entertainer. I wouldn't consider her a lyricist. Like, even though that she has definitely put the work in, like, you can't say that this girl's not a hard worker. But one of the things that I love her for and that the people love her for is fashion. So I just feel like she got, like, come on, like, you gotta give the fans fashion. Like, after the hair care line, I would hope that fashion is in the future, because I know that she said she was on like jewelry or something like that with the kids or kids line, but I don't know if it's contracts, maybe because she worked for Fashion Nova. But imagine Cardi would like blow Fashion Nova out the water. But the question got to be like, is that something that she's interested in? Is it something that she's willing to invest in? Because a lot of celebrity fashion brands tend to fail. So now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, maybe that's why. But I just want to know, like, I hope somebody interviews her. I want to know that question. Like, why beauty and not, why hair care and not fashion? I really like, I'm dying to know. I'm gonna have to tag her because I want to know, like why did y'all decide to go that route? Because it's pricey to test products and stuff like that. So, oh, and then another thing before we close out, I feel like my skin is getting so much better though, y'all. Like, when I tell you I stand by this stuff is pricey, but it's worth it and it lasts a long time. And all you need is a pea size. If you have sensitive skin, I don't care what type of skin you got, this stuff is a bomb. I've never heard anybody say they don't like La Roche-Posay. And shout out to Ulta because they gave me a percentage off. Like, that's why I rock with Ulta. I don't care. Y'all could be mad about Ulta Beauty all y'all want to, but I rock with Ulta because they gonna give you some money off. They gonna give you them points. I had $9. Then this was buy one get one 40% off. Like, this is why I rock with Ulta, for real. I'm not even kidding. Like, when the girls talk about Ulta, I'm in Ulta getting my points. Not only getting my points, getting the sales. Like, now, like, when I tell you I don't play about Ulta sale, I don't play about Ulta sale. So that's why I also could see Cardi kind of going into Ulta, because Ulta really not that expensive. And even if she does like a $20 range, 15, 30s, I still feel like that's not bad. With the most expensive being 45, that's good enough for Ulta. It could still give beauty supply store vibe. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, I want to say this before I close out, wouldn't be surprised if she went the cheap route of $10, $15, the Maelle prices. And I think that would fit her. So we gonna see. All right, we gonna see. So I will talk to you guys later. Let me know how you guys feel about this below. Do you guys feel like she should have did a clothing line? Because I do. Or do you guys feel like she should have did hair care line? Oh, and one more thing. I feel like she should have a cold product. Because you know how she has like the avocado mask? She should have a cold product. Like, Lush has a cold product. The cold product you probably have to buy online, obviously, because it needs to be refrigerated. But a cold product, like, that people can, the cold mask raw that people could put on their hair, like maybe made to order or something like that, because I haven't even seen a celebrity do that. The only time I see that is when I'm in Lush. Like, they have refrigerated products there. So I will see you guys later. Let me know how you feel below. Let me know what you think the marketing is going to be like, because I think the marketing is going to be good. And do you think this was a good vibe for her? Also, we can also talk about the looks from her fashion, from her tour, because those looks, yeah, she's definitely, like, when it comes to fashion, she is the best dressed rapper. She is #1. Like, when it comes to that fashion, there's no rapper that's topping her, and that's just is what it is. They could probably compete in every other area, don't get me wrong, because me, I listen to women's rap, and I could say lyrics wise, beat wise, and everything like that. I would say, like, I gear more towards maybe like Cash Doll or Dolce and stuff like that. But when it comes to that fashion, ain't nobody touching her. I'm sorry, they're not even she on her own level. Just saying. Okay. Alright, y'all, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye. I'm gonna post this at the end of the video. I want to show you guys what I got from Lush, because I feel like for the girlies who love skincare, you're gonna love the stuff that I got from Lush. So first things first, I want to show you guys this beauty bar. It smells really good and it's really clean. It is a shea butter bar. The only thing is, don't leave it in the actual shower, because if you leave it in the shower, then it's gonna dissolve. So make sure you take it out the shower and put it into like a safe space and let it dry off, and you can have somewhere just to put it. Once it gets smaller, you can kind of put it into a soap container, or what you can do is cut it in half and put it into a soap container. I feel like Lush should make like containers to put their stuff in, and I feel like that would be better. But I love that stuff. That's my third purchase. That might be my third or my second purchase. I believe that's my third purchase of that. I went into Lush and I don't know what made me get that, but I was like, oh, I need something to moisturize my skin, and they showed me that. I also got soap. I love the way they put their soap together. This is Honey I Wash the Kids soap. I never thought to get their soap. I do have their bath bombs, but right now it's winter time and my skin is more dry. So my skin drying out, with my skin drying out, I have to be careful what I'm putting on it in the winter, because I use a bath bomb and I'm like, maybe it's because I didn't lather in shea butter after, but my skin was still feeling a little dry after, and I'm like, it usually doesn't do that. My skin has been really sensitive lately. I don't understand. But I got a piece of soap. This soap was $7, I'm not gonna lie, but their stuff is just so worth it to me. And for me, I need to go the natural route as possible. I can probably spray my clothes, but like my skin easily gets irritated and it could just be annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna use that and I'm gonna let you guys know how it was. But I know for a fact the shea butter I've used, I think it has shea butter in it. I don't know, the other one has cocoa butter in it, but the shea butter balm thing, that is bomb.